talking, so now you can hear me. Okay. Every time technical issues. Just wait for. All right, back on the stream. Just set up the chat and hello. So can you hear me, yeah? Or is again dropping? Should be alright now. So today I'm going to finish the Perdigon, the third and last attempt. We will see how it will go. So yeah, thank you very much for coming back for the stream. It's a pleasure to people who come here to support me. So nothing else I can say. Thank you very much for every single one. That's too big, so we will try to use the smaller one. I have to adjust the bit of my table, but I promise from the next week there will be much more space here, as my little occupants will be moved from a different place. So, as usually, I use the hooks size 14. I will be use the thread from Vineyard D50. A bit sweaty. So see it properly. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I need to close the window and close the door. Yep, I am back. My broski Rizla went to smoke, so the wind flow opened the door, so I'm so sorry for delay. Yep, so almost to the shank. Keep spinning. So the same like last time. I'm going to use the vineyard thread. I will cut approximately 20 centimeter. It should be enough for 3 or 4 flies. Same as we said before. Put it in the bead. Turn. And bring it back. Connection is struggling. We'll see. Now I'm just checking if we are working. Yep, it should be okay. So when we are done, I'm going to apply the head cement on top of the fly. Slightly move up, move down, secure it. Set it at rest. Now we're going to apply for the black dubbing, but because of the black dubbing we need to go on the back of the fly. hello again. I will try to fix it. So I will put few pheasant tails on the back. Yep. Like this. Where are you from? Where I am? I'm from Slovakia, but I live in London, so thank you very much for this question. Where you come from? What is your go-to fly pattern? So mostly the European nymph, zebra, Perdigon or masking. But masking you can do also as a top water or dry fly. So kind of like learning these things. Mostly you need to understand where is the fish, if it is on the top water or down, and where is the insect in the water. So like I choose this pattern because it looks easy and it should be one of the easiest pattern, but it's not easy how I was thinking. This is my third attempt to do it. So this is all about the practicing, self-controlling, and reaching the goals. What do you want to reach? How long I've been fly tying? I started last year. When was the close season. I find as an opportunity to learn new skills. During the core season, I left it on the side because I was keeping focus more on zander and pike and perch, and I don't know how much information you have about me, but it's come to the point when I get sick this year, and I want to still be related to some kind of the fishing and to be at home. You don't have too much things to or opportunity to do, and I want to give something for community. So I want to prove that even if you are not expert, you can become one. So you can learn how to fly tying. So I don't say you have to be like top star, but you need to understand that even the best anglers or best professional was one day the beginners. So that's why I do what I do. I just listed it slightly camera so you can see me all. Can you see the movement? Like excessive material like this, I like to cut it straight away off. And there's also lots of point why I do what I do in is self-proving myself that if you choose something you can do it, and as I cannot go fish in the particular spot, because of me, because of the people where I was trust them. I'm going to into the fly tying or fly fishing. Obviously, it was my father. He liked to catch the trout, so probably he bring me to it. And lots of guys who fish in Wolfenstone wetlands and British culture, because it's very typical for the Britain, British people to fly tying. It's not fishing is not only about the carp or perch. There is lots of different methods and multiple methods what you can do. So let's say I prefer to do this one, and I catch a nice pike, I catch a nice perch, nice zander, and you want to learn always. I'm not this kind of person who will stay on the one point and just accept that there's no space to move in, so I take it as a new project and new opportunity to get something. So probably this way, fly tying. And it is kind of point of elegancy to understand how people can cast. Well, I think I prefer the river. River always. When you fish one in the river, you need to have the respect. No doubt. Because when you come to the point on the river, you can fall into the river, you can die easily. And when I was a child, my father was fishing and he did not take too much attention on me. And I was sliding myself into the water, and the current bring me to the depth water on the river Vach, and I almost choked myself. So that's why I'm more I have respect in front of the river, but you need to be careful in the water. The same can happen on the lakes, but the river has a magic. And also on the lake or on other like reservoirs, you can cast only distance, let's say 10 meters or 50 meters if you are good fly anglers, but with the rivers you can let your lure down the flow. So yeah. I think we can close this one. Oh yeah, I was very lucky. And this was not first time that I had the problem on the river. I think when I was a 7, we used to go swimming in the rivers and jumping, and I want to cross the river. There was slightly current, like heavy current or hard current, and he swam under my legs, and I fall into the deep water. So yeah, the river can give life, but also can take very quickly. But yeah, I still prefer to fish in the river. What is your favorite season? You mean generally for fishing or season of the life? So let's just say my favorite season will be probably autumn, when leaves getting red, when it's not that hot but it still is warm, and when pike get active, perch get active, bream or another species getting active because they want to fill up their stomachs for the winter. And there is one magic moment in autumn when you go fishing and fish are very active. There is like 2 days before it's coming really cold, the fish can feel it, and they are one of the best days. Like you really fish like nobody before. So, but also I like the summer fishing. Summer fishing is good because you never know what you can catch. The water always gives you opportunity. You may catch the drop shot. So, yeah, there is always something. I like to be on the water, and back to Perdigon, Perdigon. So it's a interesting fly to me. little bit the end. As you can see, that's too low. Okay. We need to stay hydrated. What size of the flies you use mostly? Mostly I try to use the size 14, 12, maximum size 10. There is a guys who using the streamers. I'm not this kind of good fly tires, so for me this is still learning process. And you can go to shop and you can buy like one of this fly for like £2.50, or you can use your own one as a training one. So it's all about the process, what you want to learn, what you want to reach. So for me it's now the start to learn how to cast in the line properly and develop the skills slowly. If I will feel I need a bigger flies, I definitely will use it, but in this moment, no. I used to use the streamer where I was spinning just for pike, but it was too easy. I definitely would like to join some fly tying clubs or fly fishing clubs where they do the fly tying. I think one is in Walthamstow, wetlands, but it's the reservoir. I'm still not sure when I will do it, but yeah, very very soon. I think they finish in May. They start season there at I think September. So yeah, as I said before, you need to try to put the wire on top of the hook in this section, slightly fill it up in the gap. And what is my best favorite fishing memory? There is a lot of memories, and probably the perch with my brother is. It was my biggest perch on Grand Union Canal. All day nothing, no luck, and on the end I used I remember exactly what I have, like there was a Savage Gear spinner, silver with a green color. I cast in because I saw something was bubbling on the water. It was like something hunting in the water, and I cast the line I bring it, I count it like, oh, he's here, there is there, so I cast in the same direction, and I pull the spinner back, and I was like, bam! I said, oh fuck! Oh, sorry for my language. I snap, and yeah, I just saw the right. It was like, bzzz. The eel was screaming, and in the first moment, I was thinking it was carp, because it was really big size, and on the end it ended up as a beautiful perch. 46 centimeter. And probably the second good memory, when I was a young child, I was fishing with my father, and I catch the one guy with the whip on his cheek. So yeah, every fishing trip has our own story, because fishing is about to be outside, be with the friends, or people who can call the friends. You support each together, and yeah. Recently I was experienced with some kind of pull down, but yeah, some people just kind of absorb it that you're doing something. And what is your favorite rod? So my favorite rods, I think it is my new rod is a Westin W8 finest, or there is few Shakespeare rod for fly fishing, and it's fly fishing size 6, not 6-7, 6, and I was always like ultralight, and this is kind of a bit harder rod. It's something new for me, because I learned always casting with like maximum 5 gram, 10 grams. Now I can cast in for the 20 grams, and it's a different story. I am not big expert about the like other guys who cast in with the 40 grams rod. I think the 40 grams rod is too much for me, but I know there is a guy, Essex London, he using even 100 gram for the pike. So I believe this kind of size of the rod should belong for Sweden, where you're fishing from the lakes and you're casting very far, and it's slightly deep water, and the pike are there very active. So yeah. What days you do fishing? There was a days when I was fishing every condition. I really love to fish very early morning. Unfortunately, I do not have luck to go fishing. That's early days like that. And what I really love on the fishing early morning, the peace. There is no people, nowhere, just you and your rod, your water, maybe your mate, and it's give you like special magic moment, at least for me. But also I like to fish in deep urban water as a Canary Wharf. I think I was the one of the guy who promoted the Canary Wharf and bring the lot of people there. I I believe the waters like Canary Wharf should belongs to everyone. It's not only mine. No, it's not only few folks who lives there. And as much people will be going there, this poacher doesn't will be have the chance. So most probably when I go fishing will be tomorrow, but I have slightly lower back pain, so I will see if my back will be listening me, and he allowed me to go to fish. I will be happy to go. So we'll see. You give me lots of good questions. Thank you so much for interacting. So fishing is for me everything, and sometimes when you cannot go fish, it's a bit hurting, especially when people call you, oh, can you go fish with us, and it's hard to say no, but if I prefer to say no, and next time if I go fish tomorrow, if my back allow it, I would like to go to Grand Union Canal, probably somewhere near Xman's Wharf. I'm still not sure. Or maybe I will go. If I do not feel good for long walk, I will be just take the basic pole, box of maggots, some ground bait, and I will sitting on the banks here on the River Lee navigation canal. For the fly tying, I prefer to go later, probably on the River Kennet. I missed the good spot on Canary Wharf. No doubt about that. I'm still sad what's happening in Canary Wharf, but people do not listen to you when you try to explain them. Like you to go fishing. I like to go fishing. And there was moments when I was used to it on the water almost every day. I had like 4 days off, and 3 days I was fishing. And now suddenly I wasn't fish for a while. So I do dubbing around the body, and always I try to push it back, this flashy hair. So nothing to wish more than go on the banks, have a good time, catch nice perch, catch nice pike, and or zander. Zander was my favorite fish for a really long time, and now I will probably switch for the trout. What I want really is to catch the chop on the fly. What snack do you take with you when you go fishing? So I used to take everything possible. Now probably will be some kind of fruit, berries, and sandwich. I like the simple sandwich, the bread, butter, ham, cheese, some kind of bell peppers or some tomatoes, and just enjoy it near water. You know, when you're fishing, the food tastes much better. I can tell you honestly. It's like something. Or I used to go in one of the restaurants in Canary Wharf. It was like Korean bistro, and I used to go eat there. So there was also a good time there. They cook very nice, and I think when you eat there the 10 times, 11 times you have a meal for free. Yeah. But also my favorite snack, what I used to have on the Canary Wharf, was sushi from the Tesco. Tesco meal deal. Some people come from Iran because of the Tesco meal deal, but it's a joke. We are not here to discuss the immigration politics of the Great Britain. Very important aspect when you go fishing is to take enough water. Water is very important when you're fishing, and always it's the same like when you're hiking. Take more water than you can drink, because you never know what's can happen. You may catch the big fish, you may need more extra water. Can something happen? Maybe your mate can forget for water. I'm happy with this fly. So as you can see, even now I am thirsty. Do you like the fly? Hi Brian, how are you? Good evening my friend, I thought I miss you, I'm glad I didn't. Okay. And you? Coffee maker? Yeah, everything's okay, thanks so much. So how many friends do you take with you fish? I used to take 1 or 2 friends. Maximum what I can take is 3 people. Because when you are fishing with more than 4 people, it makes like big pressure on the water, I believe. So thank you very much for likes, guys. I still like it, and thank you very much for comments. So okay, let's go. Let's do it. I made just 2 fly. I have still few flies in front of me, so let's have a look. Brian, if you think I do some stupid things, just let me know. I would like to improve it, so you are my main critics for today. So let's say I set up the hook device. Let's put nice bead. I used to like to fish with my wife. It was good time. She is very good angler, and I remember one day she overfished me. Hey guys, I'm telling you, I get in on the plate like every time. When I ask her, "You come fishing with me?" "No, I will overfish you." I say, "Alright, alright." So yeah, I put a bead on the hook. I put a head cement. I'm using the head cement for a reason that it stay nicely on the thread stay nicely, and it's kind of like glued. So I make few runs around. But I missed the fish with her. Yeah. So 7 people. Thank you so much, guys, for coming here. I used to fish with missing fishing with my old friend Michael. So yeah, there was a time when we had a really good time, but yeah, people change attitude. But I'm supposed to come fish with him tomorrow, so we will see if I catch anything, and if I go, as I said, if health allowed me to it. Yeah, so I using the end of the pheasant. Slightly attach on the top. Yep, snip the excess. Brian, how was your day? Did you have a nice time? Did you make the coffee? Okay. Hope you get a larger net for the trout you are going to catch. Yep. Honestly, I had a bigger landing net. I had it on my back, but my friend told me, I know exactly where you're going. You're talking about the pike video that I published recently. So he panicking. He cannot unhook my landing net from my back, and yeah, and it's cost me the nice pike. This pike has roughly around 80 centimeter, maybe more. I don't know, but the beautiful how she jumped out, you know, it's hard to say. And I was testing the new reel, and that's day I have like few rides behind behind the lure, but I did not change it. And this is the magic of the fishing, you know, like not every time you can catch the fish. So I do not use my chance. So that's day. So I've been punished. And it's also the way that I have to rely on only on me. Thank you so much. That was in February. From that time I was fishing one time more. I was fishing in Wolfenstone wetlands. It was the day after they put the new stock in the water. Well, if I know it, I don't will obviously come, because the fish there was super active. And that's day I usually fishing for trout with a fly, with a spinner, with a trout paste. As I come to the lake, and in 3 minutes I have 2 trout. I even do not open the 2 rods, so I left it like that. I said no, I don't fish with the trout paste. And yeah, that day I had like roughly 150 trout, and all trout was around 2 kilo, so it was lucky day. But these days is only once per life, like that. It is in fishery in Riksmansworth, in Uxbridge Rovers Angling Association or something like that is the name of the club. Is running by Raven Graham, what is also voluntary bailey for Angling Trust. I've been with him on patrols. He come to help me on my project when we clean the waterways. Yeah. But as I said, 150 trout per day. I was knocked. It was nice day, but too many fish. And on the end, I take the 5 home because we had a ticket for 6. And my mate also take like 4 home, so I love to go in there, but that is really tricky. One day you go in there, you have like a really good day. Another day you come in there, and honestly, this can happen like 4 or 5 times, and you come home with a 0. So yeah, I apply the dubbing wax on the thread. We're going to move up. Walthamstow wetlands, but I can't read it. Do you pay to get in? Yes, I pay £40 for 6 trout, or £30 for 4, but it's still decent price for good fishery like this. And the guys there, the ranger, a really nice guy. If you about the fly fishing, he can help you. So they had a problem with zebra mussels, what is like invasive species. Honestly, I didn't watch your content yet. I plan to do it because I was 4 days at work, completely busy, and as I mentioned to you, I would like to buy some of your dubbing. We can talk about this definitely. Especially I struggling with I will show you this bit is relatively okay. I need to apply a little bit more. You know, I'm this kind of person that's I better to support the local guy, local angler, for one reason. The money what I invest to you, you invest for the stock, you invest for the like buy your child trainers, your buy bicycle for little boy or girl, or just spend it for fishing. If you support big corporate, I don't want to mention any names, but you just support the manager to buy the new limousine, and I better to support local guys. That was the I tell you a quick story from last year. Last year I get in the fishing pole, and it was the guy who I find it on the Facebook market. I say, okay, I will be go there. I will get it the pole from him. And as we get into talk, the guy was like seriously 3 times bigger than me. He cannot fish anymore. What was really sad, but he still was involved. He created his personal rigs for the float. But next time when I had the money, I ordered from him the 50. And he gave me like big inspiration. Like even if you cannot fish for any reason, you can still be active and involved. So that's why I choose to do the fly tying and give my flies for free around. No, I will pay you. I like to support you. Honestly, I will be go black color, brown, green, some kind of natural materials, natural colors. I will link you later with you. I will leave you somewhere my phone number, and you can WhatsApp me, and we can make the deal. Definitely, I'm glad to support your work, because you also involve yourself into it, and but I really appreciate your offer. Thank you so much. So, as you can see, this section I do not stack properly, so I need to snip it off. But this do not bother me too much, because I will take the baggy brush and yeah. Would I like the coffee? Oh yeah, thank you so much. It will be nice. Just today I get an inspiration about the dubbing to buy the acrylic yard, and using the dog hair brush to brush it out, and you have like a lot of spare dubbing there. What are you thinking about this idea? Did you use something like that? I'm sorry, it's just so again, 2 behind, 2 in front, 2 behind, 2 in front. Because this is the bit quality wire for dubbing, the helicopter is going very good. The mostly dubbing are rabbit, squirrel, and recently albaca. Okay, this is something really new to me. I will show you what I got last time when I was in probably not now. I got very nice squirrel. Nice here. something like this, and this cost me $3.99, but the material I will be definitely using for some very nice flies. So yeah, and I have some of the rabbit head. Sorry, I need to drink some. And the deer, I have elk, and I have a black elk as well. So I plan to use it for dry flies in the future. Are you also painting your one, or dyeing, or you just keep it natural one? Or you getting already dyed? Sorry, my English. As much I try to learn. Let's use this one. And this is the bit of the part of the fly what I really struggling. So if you have any squirrel tails is good for wings and tails. Dubbing is best for dubbing. Yeah, I can imagine. You are absolutely right. Thank you very much. Most probably I was thinking I will be use the squirrel for wings, because they can hold so I hope I do not mess it now. So one. No, it's already. Two. You pull it back. Three. Pull it back. And now, because it's a bit loose, we'll use it like that. One more. That is too much. So what I will do, now I pull it honestly all back, find a space between the bead and body, tight, okay, like this. You can attach, and the closing fast. The same between the body and I dye mostly as I need them. Oh, okay. So if you will be need, I can send you some quails feathers, because I will be have soon very a lot. Yesterday I hatched 37 small quail, and they are really cute, I can tell you. Yeah, my comb is here. You know what me and nymph will have together? Similar. We have bald head. Yeah. So what do you say? Is it good?
Yeah.
Big Boss brought me the coffee, my main sponsor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I using the rotary function helps me with the fishing. Just throw. Finishing. Okay, I will try to do it like that, as you say. The next one. Obviously, I need to brush it slightly more, but yeah, I think this can do the job. It will be definitely do the job. What do you think? At Saturday when I was at work, one of the residents, she asked me to help her with her luggages. She had like 8 big luggages and the big boxes of the stuff that they bought here and they sent in home. Thank you. When I will be having your address, I send you some of mine, fly, just for inspiration. You can give it to someone or use it. So again, I apply a little bit of head cement. I find it when I use the head cement, or you can use the head polish, guys. It also helps to stabilize the bead on the hook, and the thread is not moving. That's crazy. So Brian, tell me honestly, what is your biggest trout what you catch on your own flies? Yeah, but you know what? I try to do the Perdigon, but I don't want to use the UV resin because we already put a lot of toxin in the water. And honestly, and this UV resin is still not properly tested. So I can make one of the with the UV resin, just overdone it, and I will show you what will be target for me for the next week. Will be masking. I would like to learn this fly. I don't know, it's like kind of like magic, and one of my friends asked me like if I really want to get into this fly dressing, I should learn how to do masking. So obviously I have to always visit the favorite shop Fairlow. Oh, nice. 9.7. That's great. My biggest brownies was 6 pound, 3 kilo something. I not estimated, yeah, and because I do not weigh the fish, or measure, only when landing mat has a measurement. Otherwise, I do not measure the fish. For me, is the biggest value when you can hold the fish, not to take the numbers, because lots of guys what I spot, they chasing the numbers, they do not chase the fish. They forget how beautiful these animals are. And it was on the River Kenneth. Oh, waited in net and return. Oh, obviously. But for me, since I had that bloody incident with the pike, it was my biggest lessons what I get from the life. I don't measure nothing. It's just for me, take the picture and goodbye. Duck fly. I would like to learn it. Did you make your duck fly or you bought it? Or do you make all your flies or you make them? Oh. Some of the guys, what I really told them off, was they put the fish in the plastic bag and they measure it like that, or they use the onion bag. It was a specialty of the London's angler, and especially this kind of people will be moaning about how environment agency treat the waters, but no respect with the fish. I make all my own flies, and I will show you what I got from one of my fun when I start to fly tying, as an inspiration. I said I never will be use this fly. Look at the box. And these flies are older than me. You can choose part. And when I receive them, it means a lot to me. It's like they belong to his father, and one day when I will be old, I will be passed to someone else. So yeah, this is a tradition. And we need to respect the tradition. We don't have different options. Yeah, it's a nice collection. I have a question. Approximately, how many flies you lost per one trip? The maximum. I can tell you how much spinners I lost when I start the spinning fishing. So it was one day on the River Lee. I made like complete new set of spinners. I was so proud, and I don't know, they kind of like cut the grass under the water or something, and I lost 15 spinner in one day. I said like, oh my god, what I am doing wrong. And after I find like they cut the grass, but they near the button like this, they let the stems. So as it goes, so it's every time to snap, and I try to snip it off, but impossible. And there is one lake, Aquadrome, where is that spike. I don't know why people treat the water how they treat it, but they put the concrete there. And as you spinning, you always stuck. So I start to spinning a bit faster and lifted the top of the rod higher. So again, I apply for dubbing, wax, and this time I will use the dubbing tools to make it more interesting to us. That's not using always the same. And twist it, little bit fix it. Make it a bit tight, and let's go. Nicely from the back. I saw this kind of pattern done also in the brown color. Thank you so much, Betty Boo. And it looked very interesting to me. I make more flies that I could use in 2 lifetimes. Ouch. When you lose fly, enjoy tie flies all the time. Getting the comments when others catch, and getting comments when others catch on them. Oh yeah, definitely. I enjoying it, and it's also about the learning the new craft. So if our generation not will be learn how to do it, who will be teach the generation after us? We need to do something for these kids. I would like to learn a lot about the fly tying, because especially the British style. I don't know, like, I'm in this country, I love it, honestly, and I like the way how anglers come in here to fish with the flies. Is like, and this slightly smooth movement of the fishing line is something like I really appreciate it. What these guys doing. Who is your biggest inspiration for fly tying or fly fishing? So, okay. I need to find this place behind the gate, and that's great. My father, he introduced me to fishing, but more like for he also, let's put it differently. He also do the fly fishing, but not so often. But he usually fish for carp. He's good, very expert for the carp, especially in Slovakia and the water there. And his father was like biggest manager of the biggest river in Slovakia and the side stream in my district. So I was always involved in the trout and to involving like we creating the cascade on the small streams to fish have the oxygenated water, to have the place where to swim. So sometimes on the one stream during the one afternoon we create like 20 to 30 cascades from the wood, and it was good experience. And as I said, like fly fishing is for me something like point of elegancy, something like when you can manage and learn how to fly fishing, you reach the maximum level of the in the fishing. You can do the poles, you can do feeder, you can do carp, you can do predator fishing, but when you can manage the flying line and do this kind of elegance movement is something what is incredible. You cannot move from there nowhere. Just for the sea fishing, but sea fishing is for me like completely Spanish village. I know few species, but I'm not that great with them. All right. So let's put it this sparkling dubbing. This is too much. I have few youngsters on my TikTok stream. What I doing when I do not doing the YouTube. You can come sometimes. They come in the guys, young generation. They are really interesting about the fly fishing and fly tying and generally about the fishing. And as much I can help them is the best reward for me, their success. One of the guy, Richie, he 2 weeks so I can tell you a story from last week Thursday, yeah, the day before the work. No, Wednesday. I was practicing the fly fishing in the park, in the section when no one was there, and most funny things. I almost lost the drone because I recorded myself. I would like to see what I'm doing good and what I'm doing wrong and what I can improve, what kind of movement I should do better. And the funny things was, I let the drone circulated around me, and that drone doesn't have the good sensor on the backside. So how he turning back, he end up on the tree. He stuck there, and lucky I had a long fly fishing rod with me. So I reached the branch, I break it, and the funny things, I almost lost even the fly rod there. So I said, like, I don't will believe this park until I do not get my drone and the rod back. So it was good lessons for me. Just be careful. But yeah, I practicing as much I can, and as I said, like, if you will be have time, there is a one Czech lady from Czech Republic. She was the world master of the fly fishing, and her name is Katka Švagrova, and how she casting the line, she's absolutely top league. Well, I have also the friend from environment agency, Neil. He told me he will be taking me for a few trips with him. What about you and your kids? Do you want to teach them how to fish, or you give them the free choice to choose if they want? That would be funny. Filming yourself is a great aid as well, but cannot advantage the G-Cloud free choice. Yeah, good. I was thinking in the future, if the things going good with me, I would like to make like club for the kids when everybody will be free to come, everybody will be free to leave, and if they want to learn how to fish, it will be free, because I believe the kids in this time deserve more attention, because time is a different, and I don't say like it's not good to have the technology, but mostly of the kids stay on the iPad or Xbox, and they don't know how to make the fire, they do not know how to filter the water naturally, and I think the kids deserve to learn more as we learn, because you never know what's gonna happen in the world. Oh, I didn't done this section. Oh, yeah. I don't like it. I need to brush this one, the back side. So I said like this is the last year that I'm supporting the Arabian Trust and patrols and everything, and after I go in my solo career. I will create a couple more cleaning event around London, because the water here deserve it. Sorry guys, I am so thirsty today. This is point when you have diabetes, you are completely thirsty, and my mouth do not stop today, so oh, I didn't show you any actually. Yep, this one is the fly. Need to be a little bit cut the fibers, but you can do it before I put it in the box. Yeah. So one more. Time pattern like diagonal cormorants or dabbers are good practice for the technique. Also, modelers teach deer hair control, do fly dressing, guide near you. There is no guide near me. No one, what I know. I try to find. That's why I would like to join to Walthamstow Wetlands Fly Tires Fly Fishing Club, because I know they do some kind of session. But I will make the screenshot of this. And I will have a look on this pattern. Thank you very much for it. Cormorants. Honestly, when I see the word cormorant, I'm getting scared. How is cormorant in your area? Are they active or? You even do not have them. So mostly of the patterns what I getting from the YouTube or from the book, but you know, in the book it's really hard to understand, especially I'm not as English speaker the first, but I honestly I try and I translating. If I do not understand, I ask my wife. She's English, so she should know. She helped me a lot as well. Like, guys, what I get mental support from her, and I think she should get the Iron Cross from the King for the life with me. Trust me, it's not easy. And I'm learning the fly tying from videos, from YouTube, Instagram. Fireworks. Okay. That is a good idea, but I saw the video from Spain, River Ebro, and there was like maybe 4,000 cormorant in one section of the river, with a capacity 1 kilo of the fish per day. It's really sad. And Ebro was for me like Mecca, but even on my stretch, what I used to control, I find like 2-3 cormorant. It is not much, but you can easily recognize how stock's going down. I believe like all fly tying and fly fishing is more about you to understand how the things work and keep practicing and listening the advices of the other people, because it's a very nice discipline or technique. Practice make perfect. So again, I use the head cement. I make the base for tail. Snippet excess. They definitely can do lots of damage, like no doubt. Like in Central Europe, because I follow in the like angling scene around the whole world, mostly the Europe, they have big problem with the cormorant in the scale that fishery have to put net over the fisheries, because there is so many, and generally there wasn't that many cormorants in last 100 years. Sip of the coffee. But Europe also fancied like lot of minks problem and other fish predators. Alright, now wire. Straight it. Put it in the bit. Keep it on the top. We're going back to tail. Okay. That is the tension. Double check. It is great talking with you again. When you live with Lionel, please. So, yeah, it's almost 10 to 10. Thank you so much. Always pleasure to talk to you. And so today is Monday. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go fishing for pike. Wednesday I'm supposed to have hike if I get my bag good and how I will be after fishing. So let's say next week Monday I will be definitely on the YouTube. Or yeah, next week Monday I will be on the YouTube, and occasionally you can catch me on the stream on the TikTok. I do it like 1 hour session when I do like atypical, really atypical flies. Like mostly I do the dry flies there. And it's more about the talking about the fishing and stuff like that. Yeah, I really appreciate every your comment. It's mean a lot to me. I seriously know that. I will check your dubbing stuff, and we need to catch in another social network. We can exchange the phone numbers, and yeah, we can. I would like to buy some dubbing from you, definitely. I can see you understand the terminology, you understand the technique, so you are for me the inspiration, and thank you very much for everything what you done for me. So you even do not know me, and it's been really a lot. And it's not like empty words, you know, like I will try to check this pattern. I had a screenshot. Next week when I do the fly tying, I will try to do masking. Obviously masking needs UV resin, as I can see, and it's need to these shiny materials what I got, but I think I need different color. I need the orange and red one, so I need to have a look on oh, thank you so much, Betty Boo. And yeah, and it will be something what I would like to learn. Like, it's very important to me. I would like to get into head the pattern to understand the way how the things working and what is good. And next time I will show you what I want to do. I have somewhere this fly for Richie. Is a combinated fly with lure. I think I put it in a different place. Ah, no, it's here. Yeah. And next time I would like to learn more something about like that. So, my friend, Tiny Lines, have a good night. Thank you very much for your chat. It was big inspiration for me. And I finished this fly and I'm going to sleep as well. No, I go to clean the chicken because I promised my wife I will do it. So this is task for me, and yeah, catch you on the fly. Thank you again. So big, huge respect. You. Tight lines. Same to you, darling. So let's finish quick. Good night, brother. Good night. Okay. I think sooner or later I will need a new base. Okay, this one has a very nice fishy look. And I'm glad with that. I will tell you the short funny moment from videos that I saw today. There was a guy who fished for the brown trout and the guy recording himself how he catch the fish. He hold the fish in the net in the hand and show the video like when he stuck. You see when I cast in here and you like them, you just attack. I need to close this one. So we had a wire here, so we're gonna secure the wire. I think it's too much here. So one turn around, two in front, two behind, two in front, two behind. Helicopter it. Bam. And now we're gonna apply for the wing, but let's do what's this one? This is something new. I never used this again, so. And it's not lost the virginity, so we can use it here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Puts it on the back. 4, 5. Okay. Too strong. Snip it off. Extend the beak. Put it back to the box. Turn everything back. One time more. It's a bit fixing this one. And yeah, snip off. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Guys, what are you saying? I'm happy with this. So I will show you. We done today the 5 flies. I know on the beginning I had like technical issue, the suns do not work, the connection was broken, and but yeah, I'm glad we done 5. They are relatively fishable, in my opinion. Tell me what you're thinking, and I think we will close it because it's 4 minutes past 10 and I still have some kind of work. I don't go to work tomorrow. I have first the GP appointment, and after I have fishing session. It depends how my back will be listening me. So I would like to say thank you very much for Brian to come here. It was good session. I learned a lot of new things. I will be try to practice in the pattern what he mentioned. I will try to find it in the book or on the YouTube video and try to get under control. As well, I'm not super happy with the pattern what I done apart the 1 or 2 flies. So I still thinking one day I will come back to this pattern, but I also would like to learn how to create the masking pattern. So probably next days will be this, and yeah, I will be occasionally on the randomly on the TikTok. You can follow me there. It's Angler Lou or Urban Angler Lou. You can find me there. Same, you can find me on YouTube, or if you are interested about news about angling world in London's water, you can follow my Facebook group. It's called the Urban Fishing / Urban Angling in London. I will be happy if you come, and generally thank you very much for coming here today, and tight lines. I will catch you on the fly.